Hey everyone, let's have a quick chat about Thief of Time by Terry Pratchett. This is the 26th Discworld novel and the 5th in the subseries around death. And I would say you could read it as a standalone as well. So what's the story about? Basically, we have the auditors back and they want to stop time because time makes things messy. So they get a clockmaker to create a clock to trap time in and stop time. And of course, we need someone to save the world or make the clock start again and save time. So who better than Susan and a history monk? And that's where I leave things at plot-wise. I really enjoyed reading this. It's very fast-paced. You get sucked into the stories, into the characters. Some you know, some are new. I really love the ideas and talk about time and relativity of time and how we experience time, when it goes fast, when it goes slow, and where there's extra time and things like that. I really enjoyed that. I also enjoyed the whole part about the auditors taking over bodies. Basically, the auditors are shapeless things that are the rules and the laws of the universe. And they like control and things working fine. And humans don't really do that. And so they keep trying to interfere with the humans. And to do that, they need shape. So they create bodies, human-shaped bodies, and interact with other humans. But what they didn't know is that the body has a huge impact on what it means to be human and the things humans do. And I loved all of that. It feels so true, but it never really gets talked about how much we do because the body tells us to. We're not really always involved in all the things we do. It's sometimes just the body has needs. And it's so clearly said and pointed out in a hilarious way that it just was bliss to read. I highly enjoyed this book. And since it is one of those death books, they are rarely continuing a story. Yes, we continue Susan's story a bit, but you can follow the story and really enjoy the characters without the background knowledge of Susan and the previous books she appeared in. The same with Death as a character. You don't really know all the other books to understand and follow his character in this book. Just as the history monk, Luce, who appears. He appeared in the previous books, but it doesn't really matter. This book works as a standalone as well as an introduction to the Discworld and as an introduction to the writing of Terry Pratchett. And with it being the 26th book, it's somewhere in the middle of his writing. So the criticism that people have or the problems that people have getting into his writing in his earlier books is not as old-fashioned, if you could say that. I'm completely not objective on this, as I've read all the books and I've read the early books in the 80s, so I don't feel that the writing there is outdated as much as people who come to it from today's point of view and are new to his writing. But I really think you could start with this book if you wanted to and really are interested in the topic that it provides. And that's all I'm going to ramble about the book. You know I love the series, you know I love the books, but I want to hear from you if you've read the book, what you think about it, if this would be something you'd be interested in trying to get into the Discworld novels. Let's talk in comments. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.